Hello everybody and welcome back to Sweet and Crafty. Mama Z's here. We are back with our original gingerbread man cookie decoration character transformation video where we are going to be transforming this giant and absolutely delicious gingerbread man cookie into Young-hee from Korean movie Squid Game, you know.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, so it's a pretty dangerous game. Do not recommend. But we will transform her into a cookie. And let's see what ingredients we need for this transformation. So I have a black fondant and white fondant, white frosting in variety of gel colors, out of which I pre-made custom colors, orange for her dress, very pale tone for her skin, yellow for her shirt. Then I have black sparkle gel, red sparkle gel for her lips, a little bit of orange sparkle gel, black cookie icing. Then I have a variety of candies as well as tray, obviously, and then Giant Gingerbread Man Cookie, some more candies right here, and my baking decorating tools. And as I always say, do not forget to protect your working space, as this activity will absolutely get sticky and messy. Okay, so first let's go ahead and remove the cookie out of the bag. Fill my studio with delicious spicy gingerbread smell. I'm standing pretty far behind the camera, but it smells so good and so strong. First, I think I'm gonna start with her shoes. Then we're gonna add her socks, her dress, her shirt, and pretty easy steps. As you see, there is nothing extraordinary happening in her outfit. Very bold colors, very sharp lines, so we will need some accessories for her hair. But overall, it should be a pretty easy cookie. I actually grabbed a couple more things while I was downstairs. I forgot to add white frosting into the bag, and also I brought these candies that we will be using to decorate the top of her socks. Well, step one, we are going to add her black shoes. I decided to go ahead and mix it with a little bit of this black sparkle gel as well because her shoes are pretty glossy. And next I'm taking my tool to blend everything together. Okay, I do want it to be a nice even coat, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of black and fill in all the empty spaces. Alright, her shoes are ready. Next we're going to add her tights. Gently with tapping motions, we are pressing this frosting down. It's actually pretty thick, so I think I should have used icing instead of frosting, but I'm gonna do my best and try to get this nice, flat, even consistency coat with what I got. If you are creating similar cookie or the same one, I do recommend to use icing instead of frosting for this section. So next we are going to be working with layers. You can see her skin right here, and then obviously her hands and her face, but then she has yellow shirt under and then orange dress on top. So I am gonna add her yellow shirt first, then I'm gonna add her skin, and then dress, we're gonna wear it on top. This tool is definitely my favorite. I do have the other ones that I like to use, but I don't know. I'm just so used to this one, and I feel like it definitely does what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna take a little knife next and try and make the coat a little bit more flat. And the more I'm working on this cookie, the more I'm realizing that I should have been using icing for pretty much everything instead of the frosting. But I just love working with frosting. Let's add her face, her hands, and her legs. All right, and now I'm going to flatten everything evenly. it's time to add her orange dress. So much orange happening. Now, I have to be extremely careful spreading everything because A, I do not want to mix any colors together, and B, I don't have a lot of extra frosting made, so no room for mistakes here. Okay, let's take a quick break from all the frosting and add some candies on top of her socks. I'm going to be using these white pearly snowflakes. If you have a closer look, she has collar, and it's just plain yellow collar, so I'm going to use these chocolate candies to imitate the collar, kind of like that. Next, I'm going to add this very pale chocolate candy as her nose, and we are going to move on to her facial features. For that, we will be using this white fondant. Let's cut out the shape of her eyes. Before I add her eye color, which is almost black, it's like super dark brown, I'm going to add her lash line. And I'm also going to paint the center of this chocolate candy with this black edible marker. Carefully, let's place her eyes on top of the cookie. Not sure if I did the right shape, but I tried my best. And also I'm going to add a little tiny piece of frosting as a light reflection. You guys know, if you watch our videos, that I usually use pearly candies as a light reflection, but because this time I actually used chocolate candy for her eyes instead of like frosting or gel color or something like that, this obviously is just gonna roll from that chocolate eyeball, but fondant works just fine. You can't really see her brows, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. However, she does have beautiful red lips, so let's make sure we add those. We are going to be working with the black fondant for her hair, and she has quite a unique hairstyle. She does have two ponytails and also very sharp line on her bangs, so let's see if I can recreate that. Wow, it's absolutely perfect actually. I'm going to add her ears because as she's wearing her ponytail, so you can see her ears very well. Taking this flat tool and adding the lines for her bangs. You can see them very well here, and let me show you in the cookie. They're not as visible in the cookie, but you still see them there. I'm going to add little purple hair clips and one hair clip in her hair as well. And our animatronic doll Young-hee from Red Light, Green Light, Squid Game is all finished, and I think she looks pretty much identical to the movie version of this doll. It was pretty easy, I'll be honest with you, and the only thing I would change, I would use icing instead of frosting as I mentioned earlier, but overall I'm very happy with the final result and I think she looks really good. Click the like button if you think I did a good job with this transformation. Also let me know in the comments below if you liked season 1 or season 2 of Squid Game, and subscribe to Sweet and Crafty for more crafty videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!